What's going on, everybody? Triple Crown 24 back today with a new episode in the Chasing 3000 series. We'll start off by talking about Miggy, and then we'll get into my pickups. So let's get into it. All right, so Cabrera hasn't been able to add to his hit counter because we haven't had any regular season games yet, but I wanted to kind of chronicle how he's done in spring training so far. And to put it into two words, I would say that would be really good. His OPS is way up from what it was in the 2019 regular season. Now, Cabrera did have a really strong spring training in 2019, and then during the regular season wasn't as good. So this is one of those situations where I would say be cautiously optimistic, but hey, it's better than him not hitting well in spring training. He's hit several home runs already, which that was one of the criticism towards him last year, is that he wasn't hitting enough home runs, including two off of Yankees ace Garrett Cole, so that was pretty fun to see. He's kind of got a new swing a little bit with the two-handed follow-through. I think that will definitely help him add some more power. So hopefully Cabrera will be able to actually add to the count when the season is about to start. The question of that will be, when will the season start, or how is it going to go about because of fears over the coronavirus? At the time of recording this, the MLB is supposed to make an announcement. It's pretty much imminent at this point as to what their course of action will be. So by the time that you see this video, more likely than not, you will know what that plan of action is. But as of right now, they could be saying it as I'm recording this. We'll see what it is. But I hope that baseball is able to resume when it is able to. And just leave it at that. So let's move along into what I've been able to pick up. All right, as you can see, I've been quite busy lately with some of my Cabrera pickups. A lot of higher end stuff here, which has kind of been my focus in recent weeks. So I'm going to start off actually with a little care package I got in from Beantown 62. And you'll see my counter has changed a little bit since last time. There were some cards that I showed off in a previous mail day, so those have already been factored in. But Jim, he sent me quite a few different cards, including this one that I did not have. This is the Skylines from 2013 Pinnacle. It's got old Tiger Stadium there in the background, which is pretty sweet. This is one of the few cards I actually don't have from that Pinnacle set, so appreciate that one. And then he also hooked me up with another new one. This is the MLB Proteges from 2003 Classic Portraits. It's numbered to the year of release. This is part of the base set, but the Proteges, or prospects in this case, were all numbered right here. I think there's also a parallel that's numbered 25. These don't pop up all that often, but they're certainly, I would say that they're kind of a mid-tier rarity. It's not something that you see every day. There's a couple on eBay right now, but he found this one and sent it my way, and I had to get familiar with it because I wasn't before. So thank you so much for that, Jim. And then shortly after that, I was actually at the card show that I set up at over the weekend, one of the two. And on the second day, I didn't pick up any new Cabreras. On the first day, this was the lone one that I got. It was the 2020 Topps. This is the, I forget what they call it, Global Game Medallion. So these are manufactured relics they put into the jumbo boxes, hobby-wise, of Series 1, I believe. So it's cool to add that one, just the base version there. Then I got the Toys R Us purple, because a lot of these have been surfacing at Meijer recently. It's part of the liquidation of, I guess, Toys R Us assets. So I picked up quite a few of the Series 1s looking for Devers or Albies out of the purples. And it turns out I actually pulled Miggy myself, so that is always a bonus when you're able to pull your guy straight from a pack. And there will be another example of that here in a minute. So then after that, that was also right when Donruss 2020 Baseball released, and you'll see the counter ticks up by a couple more here as I was able to secure the base card. His base is only the Diamond King, which I think this is a pretty cool looking card. I know some people will get on the lack of logos, but to me, it doesn't bother me. The parallels in particular, I think, are pretty sweet. The foil really pops on them. This is the blue hollow right here. I just think this is a great looking card. So I bundled those two of this one right here. The career stat line is batting average, so numbered to 315. Just beautiful cards. Was not packaged very well, but thankfully the cards are in great shape. So those were new. And then two more that I was able to tack on. Speaking of pack pulled, I opened up a few of the mega boxes of 2020 Topps opening day on release day. I was able to pull the base Miggy, which I was kind of expecting to pull, which I opened. I was really hoping I'd get at least one. But then just the luck with pulling Miggy out of products continued. I was able to get the blue foil, and these are probably the best they have ever done with the foils, in my opinion. Really shows up well, and I just love the blue here on the border. I know some people aren't a fan of the parallels this year, but this is a good looking card. I'm very happy with that one. So moving along, next up, I did post on, or I made a trade actually. We'll do that first here. Yeah. A trade on with a good friend of mine by the name of Liberate Madness. He sent me some extra Cabreras, and kind of similar to the situation with Jim. This was one of the two new cards that I got from him. It's the 2004 Topps opening day base. So that was a cool one to add in just because I didn't have it before. And this was the centerpiece here of the trade. It was a Miggy jumbo material. That's game used that there. Autograph numbered to 10. So this is the hollow silver version of that from National Treasures. Fantastic looking card. So new autograph to add into the collection. So Matt, appreciate it, man, for completing the trade on that one. Then recently in one of the Facebook groups I'm in, I actually made a post inquiring about buying some Cabrera cards, and I have received 3 of the 4 packages. One of them I actually just paid for yesterday, so you will see those here. A couple of trades and then some purchases as well. So this was the trade that I got. It is the Father's Day blue, and I traded a Pete Alonso Series 2 rookie for it. So this is numbered to 50. Pretty fair trade in my book. These don't pop up all that often, and I have quite a few of those Alonso rookies, so why not go ahead and add that one in. So new parallel there. Then 2 of the purchases. The first one here, the shine won't show up too well because I got the penny sleeve over the top of it here, the magnetic, to protect against scratching. But this is the Decade's Best Chrome, exclusive to the tins of Series 1, and you can see this is the red refractor numbered to 10, actually 1 of 10. So I paid $20 for this one, and I was pretty happy with that price. I think it's a really good looking card overall. Like I said, the camera's probably not going to do it much justice there, but fantastic looking card. And then this one was also a purchase, and this is probably my favorite card of the ones that I got in today's video. It is the 2012 5-star relic auto. This is the rainbow foil numbered to 25, so shout out to my man Bill, the Hall of Fame collector, as I know he is a big fan of the rainbow foil 5 stars. This is a card I've been after for a while, not necessarily the rainbow foil one, but the base one, which has some kind of weird numbering. It's like 97 or something, I don't know. But I've been after one of these for a while. I always miss out on the ones that go for dirt cheap, and then the ones that I'm actually going to get serious on, they go for way too much, in my opinion. So this one, I thought I got a fantastic deal on it. This was, I believe, the first year they did 5-star baseball. If not, it was the second year. But just a beautiful looking card. I miss kind of the old 5-star format. I definitely prefer the 2012 version over some of the more recent ones, but that's a discussion for a different day. So added those in. And then finally here, this one I won in a Raz on Facebook in the Tigers Collectors group. This card had been lined a couple of times and didn't fill. It was lined at a little bit of a cheaper price, so I finally jumped in and I pulled it down. And it was a fantastic feeling to win this card. This is the 2012 Finest Game Changers Relic Auto. And that is numbered 2 of 5. So I'm a big fan of Finest. 2012 Finest is one of my favorite releases of it. I love this insert set in particular. It is very susceptible to surface issues, and this one has a couple of them, but it's just got beautiful shine to it. I know some people will get on the sticker auto, but to me, it doesn't really matter. I just love the cards. So this is autograph number 60 in my Cabrera card collection, which is kind of crazy to think about. The goal was to get to 100 this year. I don't think that will happen, but if I have some luck like I did with some of these here, then it's definitely a possibility at the very least. So that is that. Just kind of a one final note here before I wrap things up today. I'm gonna be stepping away, I think, from at least making content for a while. I'm not so sure about watching content. I probably will if I comment or not. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. But at least making content. Just kind of been bogged down a bit by some of the negativity since really the start of the year, and I haven't had the same passion really to make content as of late. So I figure that it's a good time to kind of reset, come back and make videos that I'm more so proud of and energized about. And sounds like I know what I'm talking about maybe as well. So I really appreciate everyone's support on the channel. It is greatly appreciated. I cannot understate that enough. And the friends that I have made along the way doing this, it's not a goodbye forever. It's just kind of a goodbye for now in terms of making content. I don't know how long that will last. Maybe I'll change my mind next week. Maybe be a while. But we'll see. Until next time, though, guys, I really appreciate it. Wish you all a very safe week. Have a good one.